What is entrepreneurship? Forget the fancy definitions. Forget the suits and the boardrooms you see on TV. Entrepreneurship is one thing and one thing only. It's the ultimate act of accountability. It's looking at the world, seeing a problem or a gap, and deciding that you are the one who's going to solve it. It's not about being the boss. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about taking a risk on yourself. It's about loving the process, the climb, the grind, more than you love the idea of the prize at the top. It's the purest form of self-expression, turning your passion, your idea, your obsession into something real that provides value to other people. This isn't just about business, it's about life. The world we live in today was built by entrepreneurs. Every single thing you use, from the phone in your hand to the cup you drink your coffee from, started as an idea in someone's head. Someone saw a need and decided to fill it. That's why it matters. Entrepreneurs are the engine of progress. They are the ones who push society forward, creating jobs, inventing new solutions, and challenging the status quo. They don't wait for permission. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They just do. They are the practitioners, the builders, the ones in the arena getting their hands dirty, while everyone else is watching from the sidelines. Think about it. We live in the single greatest era to be an entrepreneur, ever. The internet, social media, these are the great equalizers. The gatekeepers are gone. You don't need $1 million loan or a fancy MBA to start anymore. You need a phone, you need Wi-Fi, and you need an insane amount of work ethic and patience. The barrier to entry has never, ever been lower. You have access to a global audience for free. You can build a brand, a community, a business from your bedroom. This isn't a fantasy, it's the reality of 2025. The tools are there, waiting for you to pick them up and start building. So, when you think about entrepreneurship, I want you to erase the image of a genius in a hoodie who got lucky with one idea. That's a myth. The reality is much grittier. It's about being a plumber. It's about fixing leaks, dealing with the crap, and doing the unglamorous work day in and day out. It's about passion meeting practicality. It's about having the audacity to believe you can build something from scratch, and the humility to do every single job required to make it happen. It's a sport, and the game is long. It's about legacy. It's about building something that outlasts you. That's the real game. Let's get one thing straight. You don't need money to make money. You need hustle. I look at my own story. I didn't invent some new technology. I took my dad's liquor store, a classic brick-and-mortar business, and I saw the internet coming. I started a video show on YouTube called Wine Library TV, back when people thought video on the web was a joke. I didn't have a film crew or a fancy studio. It was just me, a bucket to spit in, and a cheap camera. I talked about wine in a way that normal people could understand. I built a community, one viewer at a time, by responding to every single comment. The hustle was free. The passion was everything. Think about Colonel Sanders. The man was in his 60s, broke, and living off Social Security checks. He had a fried chicken recipe he believed in. Did he sit around and complain? No. He got in his car and drove across the country, sleeping in it, getting rejected over and over again. He heard no more than 1,000 times before he got his first yes from a restaurant owner willing to franchise his recipe. He didn't have a marketing budget or a big team. He had a belief, a great product, and a level of persistence that is just completely insane to most people. That's the DNA of an entrepreneur. It's pure, relentless execution. Or look at the founder of Spanx, Sarah Blakely. She was selling fax machines door to door. She had an idea for undergarments that would look better under her clothes. She had no fashion experience, no connections, no money. She wrote her own patent with a textbook she bought. She called factory after factory and got hung up on relentlessly. When she finally found one willing to make her product, she built the business out of her apartment. She did her own marketing, her own packaging, her own sales calls. She hustled her way into Neiman Marcus and personally sold the product to customers on the floor. It was all grit. It was all action. These stories aren't fairy tales. They are blueprints. They show you that the single biggest variable in your success is not your starting capital, your connections, or your credentials. It is your work ethic. It's your willingness to do the things that other people are not willing to do. It's answering emails at 11 p.m. It's making one more sales call when you're exhausted. It's learning a new skill on YouTube at 5 a.m. because you can't afford to hire someone. The resources are not the issue. The resourcefulness is. The hustle is your ultimate undefeated advantage, and it doesn't cost a single penny. I don't have an idea. I hear this every single day. It's the biggest excuse in the book. You don't find an idea like it's a lost wallet on the street. You uncover it by paying attention. Your business idea is hiding in plain sight. It's in the complaints you hear from your friends and family every day. What frustrates them? What do they wish was easier, faster, or cheaper? It's in your own daily life. What annoys you? What problem do you wish someone would just solve already? Every complaint is a hidden business opportunity. Start a journal and write down every single problem you encounter for 30 days. I guarantee you'll have a list of 50 ideas. Another place to look is at the intersection of what you love and what you know. What are you passionate about? What's the one thing you could talk about for hours? Maybe it's vintage sneakers, gardening, fantasy football, or a specific video game. Now, what are you good at? Are you a great writer, a talented artist, a super organized planner? The magic happens when you combine your passion with your skill. If you love sneakers and you're a great photographer, maybe you start a social media account dedicated to stunning sneaker photography and build a brand from there. Don't chase trends. Dig into your own DNA. Your authenticity is your greatest asset. The other strategy is what I call drafting. Look at what's already working and find a niche. Don't try to build the next Facebook. That's a lottery ticket. Instead, look at a big platform like Etsy. What's selling? Maybe it's custom pet portraits. Can you do that, but specifically for pug owners? Can you do it faster? Can you do it in a unique art style? You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to make a better tire for a specific type of car. Find a big wave and then build the best surfboard for a small group of dedicated surfers. Niche down until it hurts. That's how you gain traction. Finally, just start doing something. The perfect idea isn't going to come to you while you're sitting on the couch thinking. It comes while you're in motion. Start a blog, a podcast, or a TikTok account about something you're interested in. Start making content. As you do, you'll see what resonates with people. They will tell you what they want. Your audience will literally hand you the business idea. The feedback loop of putting things out into the world is the ultimate idea generator. Stop thinking, start doing. The dirt is where the gold is, so start digging. An idea is worthless without execution. I mean it. It's worth zero. A plan is what turns a dream into a project. But listen, your plan doesn't need to be a 100-page document written in corporate jargon that you'd present to a bank. Your first business plan can be written on a napkin. It just needs to answer a few simple, crucial questions. Who is your customer? Be specific. Not women, but 35-year-old working mothers who live in the suburbs and are struggling to find time to cook healthy meals. The more specific, the better. What problem are you solving for them? And how are you solving it in a way that's different or better than the alternatives? Next, you need to map out the absolute simplest version of your product or service you can possibly launch. This is your minimum viable product, or MVP. People get so stuck trying to build the perfect, feature-packed final version that they never launch anything. If you want to start a meal prep service, don't build a massive commercial kitchen. Start by cooking for 3 of your neighbors for 1 week. That's it. If you want to launch a t-shirt brand, don't order 5,000 shirts. Use a print-on-demand service and sell 1 shirt to 1 person. The goal is to get your idea into the hands of a real customer as fast as possible to see if anyone actually wants it. Now, let's talk about marketing. But forget marketing. Just think about attention. Where does your specific customer, that 35-year-old working mom, spend her time? Is she on Facebook? Is she on Pinterest? Is she listening to podcasts during her commute? You need to become a student of attention. Go to where your customer is and provide value. Don't just run ads saying, "Buy my stuff." Create content that helps her. Share quick, healthy recipes. Give tips on time management for busy parents. Build a community. Become a resource she trusts. Then, and only then, can you ask for the sale. Give, then ask. Finally, figure out your numbers. Again, keep it simple. How much will it cost you to deliver your product or service for 1 customer? How much will you charge? Don't guess. Look at what competitors are charging. Can you be cheaper? Can you justify a higher price with better quality or service? Your goal in the beginning is not to make a huge profit. Your goal is to validate your idea and learn. Your plan is a living document. It's a hypothesis. The market will punch you in the face and tell you what's wrong with it. Your job is to listen to that feedback and adjust your plan every single day. Launch day isn't a big party with champagne and confetti. It's not a press release. Most of the time, launch day is quiet. Honestly, it's just you, sitting at your computer, hitting publish on your website, or maybe sending that very first email to a potential client. And, yeah, it's terrifying. Your brain will give you a million reasons to wait. It's not perfect yet. I need to do more research. What if nobody buys it? What if everyone laughs at me? You have to tell that voice to shut up. You have to understand that version 1 is always better than version none. You have to jump. The key to launching is to make the first step as small as possible. Don't even think about launching a global empire. Just think about getting your first customer. That's it. Your entire universe should shrink down to that one single goal. Who is the one person you know who is most likely to buy from you? Maybe it's your aunt, your best friend's cousin, or a former colleague. Reach out to them personally. Not with some mass email, but with a genuine one-to-one message. Tell them what you're doing and why you're passionate about it. Ask them to be your first customer. Their feedback, honestly, will be more valuable than 1,000 market research reports. Once you launch, your job is to listen with your ears, not your mouth. The market will talk to you. If nobody buys, that's feedback. Why not? Is the price too high? Is the message unclear? Is the product not solving a real problem? If one person buys, that's feedback too. Why did they buy? What did they love? What could be better? You need to become obsessed with feedback. Every comment, every email, every review is a goldmine of information that will help you shape your business. Your initial idea is just a starting point. Your customers will build the business with you, but only if you're willing to listen. Remember, momentum is everything. The act of launching, of actually putting something into the world, creates energy. It forces you to be accountable. Once you have a customer, you have a responsibility. You have to deliver. This creates a positive feedback loop. Getting one customer makes it easier to get 2. Getting 2 makes it easier to get 10. The hardest part is going from 0 to 1. So, stop planning for a year from now. Stop worrying about your 5-year plan. Focus all of your energy, all of your hustle, on getting that one single first customer. Today. You are going to fail. Let me repeat that so it sinks in. You are going to fail. It's not a maybe, it's a guarantee. You will launch a product that no one buys. You will run a marketing campaign that flops. You will hire the wrong person. You will make mistakes. And it will feel like a gut punch. It will hurt. The question isn't whether you will fail, it's how you will react when you do. Most people treat failure like a stop sign. They get punched, they fall down, and they stay down. For entrepreneurs, failure is not a stop sign. It's a GPS. It's a redirection. Every L is a lesson. Every single one. When something blows up in your face, you have a choice. You can blame the market, the economy, your customers, or your bad luck. Or, you can look in the mirror and practice accountability. You can ask, what did I learn from this? Maybe you learned your pricing was wrong. Maybe you learned your target audience was not who you thought it was. Maybe you learned you need to be better at sales. Failure is the tuition you pay for your education in the School of Entrepreneurship. It is the most expensive and the most valuable education you will ever get. Embrace it. You need to reframe your relationship with failure. Start celebrating your losses. I'm serious. When my team and I try something and it completely bombs, we talk about it. We dissect it. What was our hypothesis? Why didn't it work? What will we do differently next time? We don't hide it or pretend it didn't happen. We shine a spotlight on it. This does 2 things. First, it removes the fear and the stigma. It makes it safe for people to take risks. Second, it ensures that we extract every ounce of learning from the experience, so we don't make the same mistake twice. Your scars are your roadmap. The secret to dealing with failure is speed. You need to fail fast. The longer you take to find out your idea is flawed, the more time and money you waste. That's why launching a small, imperfect version of your idea is so important. It allows you to get punched in the face quickly when the stakes are low. You get up, you learn, you adjust, and you go again. This is the loop: launch, fail, learn, iterate. Launch, fail, learn, iterate. The people who win are the ones who can go through this cycle faster than anyone else. They have more at-bats. They learn more lessons. They build resilience. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Success in entrepreneurship isn't about one brilliant move. It's about thousands of tiny, boring, unsexy habits performed consistently over a very long period of time. It's the grind. And the first habit is managing your time with brutal honesty. You have to audit your time. For 1 week, write down everything you do, every 15 minutes. You'll be shocked at how much time you waste scrolling, watching stuff you don't care about, or just being indecisive. You have to be the CEO of your own calendar. Every minute should have a purpose. This isn't about working 24/7. It's about being 100% focused during the hours you do work. The second habit is to become a learning machine. The game is always changing. The social media platform that worked last year might be irrelevant next year. Your customers' habits will evolve. You have to stay curious. You should be constantly consuming information, reading books, listening to podcasts, watching YouTube tutorials, talking to people smarter than you. But don't just consume. You have to practice. If you learn about a new marketing tactic, try it a day later. Knowledge is useless without application. Your ability to learn and adapt faster than your competition is a massive competitive advantage. Third, you must document, not create. This is the biggest content secret there is. People get paralyzed by the thought of creating content. They think they need to be a creative genius. Forget that. Just document your journey. Are you learning how to build a website? Make a video about the mistakes you're making. Are you trying to get your first customer? Write a blog post about the process. Share your wins, your losses, your questions, your discoveries. By documenting your process, you are creating a reality show about your business. People love stories. They'll root for you, and you'll build a community that's invested in your success. Finally, you need the habit of self-care. I know, it sounds soft, but it's not. The grind will burn you out if you're not careful. You are the most important asset in your business. You have to protect that asset. This means getting enough sleep. It means eating food that fuels you, not slows you down. It means finding 20 minutes to shut your brain off, whether that's through meditation, exercise, or spending time with family. You can't sprint a marathon. Entrepreneurship is a marathon of marathons. Building a sustainable routine that keeps your mind and body healthy isn't a luxury. It's a fundamental requirement for long-term success. Your skills and your strategy are important, but your mindset is the operating system that runs everything. If your mindset is flawed, nothing else matters. The foundational mindset of every great entrepreneur is extreme ownership. You are responsible for everything. Everything. The product failed? Your fault. The marketing didn't work? Your fault. Your employee messed up? Your fault for hiring them or not training them properly. When you blame others, you give away your power to change the situation. When you take 100% accountability, you retain 100% of the power to fix it. It's a superpower. Next, you must be patient with the results, but impatient with your actions. This is where everyone gets it backward. People want to be rich in 6 months, so they get discouraged when it doesn't happen and they quit. But they're happy to waste 3 hours a day watching Netflix. You need to flip it. Have the patience to work on your business for a decade with little reward, but have the impatience to cram as much productive action into every single day as possible. Think in micro speed and macro patience. Win the day, then win the week, then win the year. The results will come, but they will take far longer than you think. You have to fall in love with the process, not the prize. If you're only in it for the money, the car, or the recognition, you will lose. I promise you. Because the grind is too hard. The failures are too painful. There will be long stretches where there are no prizes. You have to genuinely love the game itself. You have to love the problem solving, the learning, the interaction with customers, the challenge of building something from nothing. The journey has to be the reward. When you love the climb, you don't mind how long it takes to get to the top. Finally, you must operate from a place of gratitude and perspective. You get to do this. You live in a time of unprecedented opportunity. You have access to tools and platforms that kings of the past couldn't have dreamed of. Things will go wrong. It will be hard, but in the grand scheme of things, having the opportunity to build a business around your passion is an incredible privilege. When you feel overwhelmed or frustrated, take a second. Zoom out. Think about how lucky you are to even be in the game. That perspective will give you the resilience to handle any setback and the gratitude to enjoy the ride. So here we are. You've read this. You're feeling fired up, inspired, motivated. That's great. But inspiration is worthless if it doesn't lead to action. Motivation is temporary. The feeling you have right now will fade. The only thing that matters is what you do next. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. The entire game of entrepreneurship boils down to one thing: taking that first step. All the planning, reading, and thinking in the world means nothing compared to the single act of starting. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is bridged by action. Don't get caught up in the big picture. Don't worry about building a billion-dollar company. Don't even worry about building a million-dollar company. Your only goal today should be to take one small, tangible step forward. That's it. One step. Register the domain name. Create the social media account. Write the first paragraph of your About Us page. Call that one person you know who might be your first customer. Make the step so small that it's impossible not to do it. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And that cliché is the truest thing in business. You don't need permission from anyone to start. You don't need a certificate, a degree, or an investor's approval. You only need your own permission. The biggest obstacle in your way is the voice in your head that's full of doubt and fear. The fear of judgment, the fear of failure, the fear of not being good enough. You have to recognize that voice for what it is, just noise. The only way to silence it is to drown it out with the sound of your own work. Action is the greatest antidote to fear. The more you do, the less you fear. Your legacy starts today, right now, on this day, November 25th, 2025. This can be the day you look back on in 5, 10, or 50 years as the day it all began. Or it can be just another day where you thought about doing something and didn't. The choice is yours. No one is going to do it for you. No one is coming to save you. Your dreams are your responsibility. The tools are in your hands. The opportunity is staring you in the face. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it? Stop reading. Stop thinking. Go do. Your time is now.